Welcome to a quick drive of the 2024 Subaru Impreza RS. I said that rather slow because the RS hasn't been around for a while, so it doesn't come off the tongue easily. And if you really like the Crosstrek and you really like the 2.5 in the Crosstrek, but you don't want that rugged look, well, Subaru has beefed up the Impreza hatchback this year with that 2.5. So I'll put the horsepower numbers up at the top, 180 some pound-feet of torque, and they say they have given this a sporty suspension. Now 2024 Imprezas are actually the all-new 6th generation. It's a well thought out evolution of the 5th gen with improvements across everything from ride comfort, safety, efficiency, a better interior and infotainment. And this RS, as shown, with optional sunroof, Harman Kardon, and power driver's seat, is priced at around $31,000 US, including destination. The base model with the 2-liter starts at around $24,000, and all are hatchbacks. The sedan is gone. Now, Subaru says all Imprezas are now using the steering system from the much sportier WRX. Now we do have the CVT down here, and one thing I noticed right off the bat is just how sort of composed the car is. It's very quiet inside here. The engine is pretty muted. Transmission is being really responsive. Really light steering, not the steering I would expect in something that's supposedly the sport trim, but it's very direct. Subaru steering is always usually pretty good as far as being accurate. And the other thing I'm noticing with this small compact is how well it rides, how composed it is over bumps. The engine just quietly revs away. So, you know, very impressed with just how refined this Impreza is. Steering is pretty quick. I'd say the chassis is, I guess it's sport tuned. I'm not sure. It's definitely hugging the turns. Yeah, a little bit of body roll, but I'm sure this is better than the regular Impreza. Now, some other goodies on this RS is you get paddle shifters, you get special RS badging, you get 18-inch alloy black wheels, you get a blacked out grille, side spoilers, and upgraded LED headlights and fog lights. Interior is also sportier with some gunmetal and some simulated carbon fiber trim pieces. You get heated front sport seats with special fabric and bolsters. You get leather wrapped steering wheel and shifter, aluminum pedals, and you also get some extra safety goodies like blind spot detection with lane change assist and rear cross traffic alert. Let's just talk about the interior. This is another place where they've really upped their game. This is just, given the size and the cost of the car, this feels a little Tesla-like, or a little Ford Mach-E Mustang-like, this vertical screen. This is the same one you'll see in something like an Outback, and it works in here. It works really well. Huge buttons to touch, you can't miss them, but they've given you physical controls for your heated seats, physical buttons for your temperature control, and a volume knob and a tune knob. So all in all, pretty good. Again, this is a really rough road right here, and this is just where it's just so comfortable. Man, it's just eating these bumps up. Nice. All right, let's get it out on the highway. So, pretty quiet. Road noise is great. The engine settles down here at 70 miles per hour. Gas mileage wise, I think this is like 29 overall. I'll throw the numbers up there. It's not class leading, but with the all-wheel drive system, it makes sense. And Subaru does usually get pretty healthy gas tank sizes, so I'm sure the range is pretty good. I think this one probably has at least a 16-gallon tank. Brakes. Pretty good brakes. A little soft on the soft side, a little softer than I would like to see brakes, but they bite right at the top. I just can't get over how good this rides. I mean, it's like mid-size sedan ride quality, so really digging it. And the engine is responsive, plenty of horsepower. Again, I don't think this is a barn burner. I think this maybe does think this is like an 8 second 0 to 60. But you do have that all-wheel drive system. Maybe a little bouncy. Maybe a little bouncy. All right, let's take a walk around. Harman Kardon stereo in here. Cloth up here, nice looking. Yeah, just really handsome interior. The seats do have lumbar control, 8-way power, very good. Just, yeah, kind of a wagon shape. I wouldn't really call it a hatchback shape, but again, if you don't want a Crosstrek, this is going to serve the purpose. It just doesn't have the ground clearance or the rugged looks of the Crosstrek. I do love the wheels. My kind of wheels, simple, elegant, black. And again, this is why this is so great, because you got this nice low lift over. You can pop these seats down and get really, really nice room back here. I like it in this white color. I like the white with the black, nice in contrast. Some of the other Subaru colors may be a little too loud for this. All right. Super spacious back seat, but I got plenty of headroom back there. Seats, I love them. I love the fabric on these things. USB-A, USB-C there. No up or down on the passenger seat. So, but you sit up pretty high. So if you're tall, you may not like this seat because you can't lower it at all. But if you're short, you see around just great. Let's look under the hood. There's a Subaru 2.5. You'll see this in Outbacks. You see it in the Crosstrek. But this is the one you want. Even if you do get the Crosstrek, you want the 2.5, not the 2-liter. And if you want the Impreza, I think you'll really enjoy this engine. It's just really smooth. That's one thing I've always been impressed with these 2.5s, is how smooth they are. So quiet running. Love that the oil filter's on top right there. And that hood is nice and light. Okay, back out here on some fun roads. Yeah, this is really kind of fun. It kind of brings a smile to your face. You know, there's a lot of personality here. You know, but what else can you get for your hatchback money? Well, I think this really competes with things like, you know, it's a great alternative to the Civic hatch. You know, if you need all-wheel drive, there's the Mazda 3 all-wheel drive out there. But man, this does have some spirit. The Impreza's back. It's relevant again. I wish I did have more time with this. You know, but I'm going to tell you, the tough one here is the Crosstrek. You know, that Crosstrek is just so well priced for what you get. And, you know, equivalent features, you know, same thing. It's going to come out about the same price as this Impreza. So, you know, they're both great choices. So definitely drive them both. I think this is going to drive a little bit better, handle a little bit better. So just check that out. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with us today on this quick drive. As always, leave your questions and comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. We'd love you to subscribe. And as always, have a great day, morning or evening, wherever you may be.